Hey, welcome! So, if you're a woman in Canada and you're ready to really take charge of your financial future, you are in the right place. We're going to break down a super simple guide to saving and investing, and it's designed to get you started, even from absolute zero. Let's dive in.
You know, this right here, this is the core truth we're starting with. Because when women understand money, it's about so much more than just numbers. You gain confidence, you gain independence, and most importantly, you gain real control over your own life.
All right, first up, let's talk about why this is so important. We need to understand the unique financial journey that many of us, as women, face.
Look, it's just a fact that women often face some pretty specific financial hurdles. Things like taking career breaks for family, the fact that we tend to live longer, and yeah, those wage gaps that still exist. It all means that having a solid financial plan isn't just a nice-to-have, it's absolutely essential.
But here's the really good news. Despite all those challenges, getting started is way simpler than you might think. Seriously, you don't need to be rich, you don't need to be some kind of financial wizard. You really only need 3 things to get going.
And here they are. It comes down to awareness, just knowing where you stand, a little bit of discipline to stick to a plan, and time. And let me tell you, time is your secret weapon. It is without a doubt the most powerful wealth-building tool you've got, and it's available to every single one of us, starting right now.
Okay, so where do we actually begin? Well, the first step isn't about picking some complicated investment. Nope. It's all about building your foundation with one simple but incredibly powerful habit: saving.
So here it is, maybe the most powerful money rule there is: pay yourself first. A great place to start is to aim to save at least 10% of every single paycheck before you pay anyone else. It's such a simple target, but it can make a massive difference over time.
And this just shows you how doable that really is, right? If you're bringing in $3,000 a month, your goal is $300. It breaks it down from this big, scary idea into a real, achievable number you can actually work with. But listen, and this is so important, if 10% feels like a huge stretch right now, do not worry. The most important thing is just creating the habit. The real win here is to automate it. Go set up an automatic transfer for $50 a month. That consistency is so much more powerful than doing nothing, because you're building wealth without even having to think about it.
Okay, so you've started saving. Now what? Where does that money go? Let's talk about the best tools we have right here in Canada to make your savings work so much harder for you.
You've probably heard these letters thrown around: TFSA and RRSP. Let's make it simple. Think of the TFSA as your treasure chest, where everything inside grows completely tax-free, and you can get to it anytime. The RRSP, on the other hand, is like a time capsule. It gives you a tax break today, but it's really designed to be opened up when you retire.
So, which one do you pick? Honestly, for most people who are just starting out on this journey, the TFSA is a total winner. Its flexibility and that tax-free growth make it an incredible, super user-friendly tool to get you started.
Now we get to the really exciting part. Saving is your foundation, but investing is how you truly build wealth. This is where you make your money start working for you. The absolute magic behind all of this is something called compound growth. Put simply, it's a snowball effect. The money your investments earn, well, it starts earning its own money. And then that money earns more money. It's this incredible, powerful cycle. Hey, don't just take my word for it. They say even Albert Einstein called it the 8th wonder of the world. I mean, if it's good enough for Einstein, right? That's how powerful this is.
And this right here, this slide, is the reason why starting early is everything. Just look at these numbers. That same $300 a month turns into about 22 grand in 5 years. That's pretty great. But give it 30 years, and you are looking at almost $500,000. That is the mind-blowing power of time and compounding.
Okay, so as you're building this incredible nest egg, it's also really smart to protect it. Things like life insurance or disability coverage, think of them as your financial safety net. They're designed to make sure that an unexpected curveball from life doesn't completely derail your goals. It keeps you and your family secure no matter what. So let's just bring this all together. Why are we even doing any of this? Because it's not really just about piling up money. It's about what that money actually represents.
The real goal here is freedom. It's the freedom to make choices based on what you want to do, not just what you have to do to pay the bills.
It's the freedom to know, deep down, that you can take care of the people you love, that you can provide security and opportunity for them. And really, at the end of the day, it's the freedom to design and live a life that is truly, authentically yours, completely on your own terms.
You know, every great journey starts with just one small step. Your future self is counting on the one you decide to take today. So I'm just going to leave you with this question. What is the very first step, no matter how small, that you will take towards your own financial freedom, starting right now?